Dear friends and electrical engineers, electrical consultants, uh, wiremen, electrician, and associated foremen. This particular series is about electrical lighting layout, drawings, and symbols. I am going to describe the drawings and symbols which are used as per National Electrical or Building Code and as per current market trend. Dear friends, the slides, this slide and onward, at least 10 more slides are describing the various type of symbols as suggested by National Building Code and National Electrical Code. Uh, most of the symbols are not at all used by currently consultants in Indian electrical industry, but some few important uh, symbols will be described by me. The first one is switches and switchboards, and in that one-way switch, one-way single pole switch as we use on in point wiring is described by this particular symbol, and two pole it is like this, and three pole by this type of symbol. Friends, different type of fuse boards or switchboards or distribution boards are used, and their symbols are man fuse board without switch, man's fuse board with switches, power circuit boards are shown like this, and distribution fuse board with switches are shown like this. The National Electrical Code has suggested certain uh, switches and switch outlets. If it is single pole, it is described like this. Uh, If it is two pole type of switch, there are two lines given in this symbol. Similarly, three pole, three lines are given. Seldom will be using pendant and time switch, etc. Friends, a push button station is shown by two circles. A luminous push button is shown by two circles crossed, the inner circle crossed. Restricted access push button is shown like this. There are socket outlets are generally shown in electrical circuits, and they may be 6 ampere or 16 ampere, previously called 5 ampere or 15 ampere. They are shown like this: 6 ampere by this, 16 ampere by this. If a combined switch and sockets is shown by this type of symbol, if it is 6 ampere. In 16 ampere, it is shown by this symbol. Interlocked switches of 6 and 16 ampere are shown like this. This particular slide shows lamp or out lamp symbol. It is a cross symbol. Uh, Lamp fed from variable voltage supply is shown by this. Emergency lamp is shown like this. Not very important, these symbols. Friends, this particular slide shows various type of lamps. The important is bulkhead lamp, which is provided mostly in outside the building and inside toilet. Inside toilet, watertight fitting is shown like this. Batten lamp holder is shown by this symbol. Projector is shown by this. Spotlight, floodlight, fluorescent lamp are shown by respective symbols. The fluorescent lamp category is very important, and this may be shown by different type of symbol. If it is uh, three lamp symbol, fluorescent lamp symbol, or single symbol. Friends, these various type of symbols as heater or storage type electrical water heater are shown by these two symbols. Then bells and buzzers and siren are shown by respective these three diagrams, these symbols. Horn or hooter is shown by this type of symbol, and indicator. Friends, this symbol series is very important. We show a bell like with this symbol and a buzzer with this symbol, a siren with this type of symbol. Horn and hooter used in fire circuits are shown like this. Uh, the most important category is of fans. Ceiling fan like this and bracket fan shown like this. Exhaust fans is shown like this. The fan regulator is shown by this symbol. Friends, this particular series shows telecommunication apparatus, socket outlet for telecommunication purpose, aerial, loudspeaker, radio receiving equipment, amplifying, and clocks of various board, various type are shown in this. Certain fire alarm symbols are shown here. This is manual operated fire alarm, uh, well, a push type of system, well connected to a fire alarm system, and earthing and earth point shown like this. Friends, let me be very clear that the symbols as given previously are rarely used by consultant engineers currently. I have used certain different type of symbols in my drawings, and those symbols are given here. The first one is light point as available on the switchboard. The first column gives the symbol, the second column narrates the meaning of the symbol, and the third column gives the mounting height from finished floor level. This is very important because at what height the things are to be provided, I have given here. Mostly these heights I have taken from Central PWD electrical installation guides. The first one is point switchboard containing control of light and fans. This is on normal circuit. This is on emergency circuit. This one is two-way switch provided mostly in staircase application, and this is mounted at a height of 1.05. That means the bottom of this switchboard has to be at this height. The third one symbol is 5 or 6 ampere socket outlet. This is socket outlet provided on the wall at 230 mm height, and the other one is known as on-board 5 ampere or 6 ampere socket outlet on board. This is at the height of 105 meter, 1.05 meters. Similarly, this is 15 or 16 ampere normal socket outlet. This is generally mounted at height of 230 mm from finished floor level. The another one is 20 ampere socket outlet that also provided on 230 mm FFL finished floor level. Then three category of ceiling fans are shown. One is 12 mm sheep category. The other one is 14 mm sheep. The third one is ceiling fan mostly used in industrial applications of 15 mm sheep. Next category shows two type of exhaust fan. One is a small exhaust fan 300 mm sheep, and another is bigger exhaust fan 400 mm sheep. So this is normally provided in the toilet air outlet, and this is for bigger the complete toilet outlet. Then we use bracket fan 600 mm size tube. This is provided at the corner top of any room for a special purpose. This particular slide shows five different columns of different type of electrical fittings. The first one is modular high efficiency mirror optic containing four TL5 14-watt lamps, and mounting method is generally researched, and size of the fitting is 600 by 600 mm. So some modular high efficiency mirror optic fitting of 14-watt category with the same dimensions. Then this is twin mirror optic light fitting of 28-watt category. They may be surface or recess mounted. This is weatherproof type box or button fitting using two numbers of TL5 28-watt lamps. This is single box button type. This is twin box button 5, and both are using twin 28-watt fluorescent lamp type 5. Mirror light 1 into 11 watt CFL can be used over the mirror. Vertical asymmetrical wall washer of 2 into 36 watt. Similarly, twin batten box type with reflector are using 228 watt. These are the normally used fluorescent tube fittings showing their symbols and mounting height. Friends, this also shows some of the uh, luminaire and luminaire fittings provided in commercial buildings, and generally they are step light in auditorium when you are climbing the steps. This type of fitting is shown, and it is provided with 2 into 18 watt lamp, maybe different combination also. This is generally research, and size is 220 by 150 mm. This is medium wave lighting fixture used in industrial applications, and metal halide lamp, 70 watt metal halide, and this may be chain suspended. You can see in the malls also. Then occupancy sensor is provided inside the rooms having uh, area more than 30 square meter as per energy efficiency rules. This is provided in porch. This is the obstacle light which is provided for safety of planes flying at heights more than normally multi-story buildings. We provide green LED fitting 1 into 12. Now various types are available. Dimmer controlled downlighters are shown like this. LED green light 1 into 5 watt. This is provided inside the emergency light fittings. A bulkhead fitting is provided normally in public areas where there is a danger of fitting being stolen. So simple type of fitting provided. Emergency lights are necessary as per firefighting rules, and these fittings are shown as fire exit points. Friends, a few more symbols. The first one is for nurses call point provided in uh, the beds, the patient on the bed in ICUs and similar locations. This shows a duct for exhaust outlet of faulty foul air from any room. We need to provide a 63 ampere MCCV in a box uh, provided on UPS system, and similar box 32 ampere MCCV is used on generator. Then we need TV point and telephone socket outlet as well, and their mounting houses are shown here. Friends, some of the symbols are repeated here, and the only new thing in this slide is the cables. We use green for normal cable, we use red to indicate essential cable, and we use magenta for UPS fed cable. Friends, This is a very important table showing the symbol in first column, the narration of that symbol in second column, and some symbols used to indicate the configuration of a particular type switch circuit system or data outlets. The first one shows one number data outlet and its configuration is something like this. This shows second two number data outlet, combined two number data outlet. This shows three number 13 ampere inlet circuit controlled by one number 20 ampere switch in a 16 module box. This is 16 module box. This shows raceway which is normally of width 40 mm embedded in the floor for network cabling system. Similarly, the depth of this one is also 40 mm. This is also used raceway purpose inside the false floor. These two are used in false floor. And to join these raceways, we have junction box. They indicate network cable and this one is power wiring. Junction bus. This is the raceway. This is the junction box. Junction boxes are used to join two raceways at some strategic locations, maybe bend. This particular shows 25 or 32 mm diameter steel conduit laid in floor for network or power wiring. This shows PVC bus duct. Friends, this particular schematic diagram shows three column, one for symbol, second its description, and third is configuration of circuits. These are mostly used in data circuits on the computer or digital circuits. A slide showing the symbol and configuration of different type of circuit used in computerized circuits, digital circuits. Friends, it is very necessary for you to understand how a single or three-phase electrical power supply system is used. Both single and three-phase electricity are used to transmit and distribute electricity. Depending on where you live and how much electricity you consume, your home will be fitted with either a single phase grid connection or three-phase grid connection. Uh, most homes have single phase circuits if power requirement is 3 to 5 kilowatt. We, the the single in residential and official use, the three phase or single phase star or delta connections are used. Will describe in the next slide. This schematic diagram shows a three phase alternator or generator, and this shows the three phase and neutral system, three phases of star type of winding. This is a star type in which neutral is taken in and shown in black color. So when we get all the three phases, red, yellow and blue, and supply it to a three-phase motor. In other case, we take sockets of different type, only single phase. So one is phase and another is neutral. For a lamp, you take from any of these three phases and neutral. Friends, nowhere I have shown the earth wire, which may also become necessary in case of socket outlets. Friends, this three-phase circuit in a star connection type system is shown here. You have three overhead lines coming like this: one red, blue, and yellow. Actually, red or Y, yellow, and this is blue. And here I have shown loads, three different loads, star connected. If the voltage difference between two lines, say red and blue, is 415 volts, the load will get 240 volts, and power is root 3 V line, I line. V line means this 415 volts, I line means the current which will flow like this, and cos theta is the power factor. Friends, we use many type of wiring diagram. A wiring diagram is a simplified conventional pictorial representation of an electrical circuit. It shows the components of the circuit as simplified shapes and power and signal connections between the devices. A wiring diagram usually gives more information about the relative position and arrangement of the devices and terminals on the devices a building the to help in building the device. This is unlike a schematic diagram where the arrangement of the components interconnections on the diagram does not correspond to their physical location in the finished device. Friends, we quite often use single line diagram, insert written as SLD. An electrical single line diagram is a drawing that shows how an electrical system is designed by diagramming how the different components are connected. It is the roadmap which electricians use as the direction to how the system is put together. This can be a simple diagram with only one electrical panel as you would find in a house, or it could be containing several hundred distribution devices as you would find in a 30-story hotel. Either way, the electrical riser diagram shows the sizes and locations of all transformers, panel board, conductors, conduit, etc. in electrical design. When showing switch gears in vertical format, it is known as rising man diagram. Friends, there are two type of single line diagram are shown. In this particular generator, transformer, the conductor line, another transformer, and final utilization of load. The, and this symbol shows star connection and earthing with earth both here. All these three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These also the star winding connection and the earthing. Another diagram also shows how the uh, overhead connection is brought inside using gang operated switch. Then up to here it is overhead 11 kV line, and then after that uh, they get terminated into a cable box, and then further distribution is through cable. And in road there is a 11 kV oil circuit breaker. This shows current transformer. This shows a transformer of 1 MVA, 11 kV to 400 volts. Once again, this is 11 kV oil circuit breaker, and this is man circuit breaker. It can be MCCV, it can be ACV, or it can be OCV. And this shows the distribution diagram and further to other consumers. Friends, a wiring diagram is a simplified conventional pictorial representation of an electrical circuit. It shows the components of circuit as simplified shape and the power and signal connections between the devices. A wiring diagram usually gives more information about the relative position and arrangement of devices and terminals on the devices to help in building the device. This is unlike a schematic diagram. So normally we show the position of different items, and say this is a ceiling fan. We show the switch and the point controlled by that particular switch. Here also 2 points are controlled, and we see this staircase also, and with with all wiring diagram, a legend is associated which shows this is ceiling mounted light, this is research light, wall mounted light, fan, similar, and switch, dimmer switch, doorbell, etc. Friends, we have already seen the star connected load distribution diagram. This shows three-phase delta connected load diagram. In this, there are three lines, 1, 2, and 3. And these are the three different loads. the voltage is distributed here root 3 the line voltage in between these two, the voltage here will be root 3 of line voltage. Line voltage divided by root 3. So this is how this lecture ends here. Thanks for listening silently and understanding the electrical diagrams.